Hello everyone, my name is Kleinicus, and welcome back to my Let's Play of City Skylines. So, it's been a little while since my last episode of this, so I was taking a few moments to try and look around and figure out what the heck we were actually doing. And so it looks like we were just sort of finishing up getting our traffic all ready. We're trying to figure out some of our road situations, getting Woodland Park all set up, Club Corners, gotta remember that casino. And so since this is our first episode back in a little bit of time, probably would be a good idea to sort of just make sure that, problem-wise, we're sort of addressing the needs of our city. So I was taking a look around, and it looks like we have a lot of this era coming up, or issue coming up, the not enough goods to sell. And I guess that kind of makes sense given that, we've got a really high demand for industrial. So let's take a real quick look and see what we have in terms of natural resources. Those are always better than, your standard polluters. And it looks like we have a fair amount of ore available. Just gotta see whereabouts that. Oh, okay, it's kind of up here in the north. Now, I guess the one thing to keep in mind is that the ore industry is definitely not renewable. So once that's gone and depleted, we'll probably have to then, whoops, not what I want to do. Just want to pause it for a second while I talk. We'll probably have to convert that area then back over to forestry or something similar, because obviously once it's gone, it's gone. So with that being said, we've got a good bit of road networks starting to go up that way. So maybe if we start building off of this road over here by the crematorium, or the graveyard rather, we can put it there, and we can, let's try and get it to go up maybe around the side and build out so we can eventually extend our our network further west. So okay, let's do that. Alright, let's get our roads going. And you know what, since we're trying to be good city planners here, and we know that's going to be probably busy, let's try and start off right away with some good, 6-lane roads with trees. We'll make sure that we upgrade this section as well going over here. And we're also going to make sure that we've converted, let's see, here are routes. Make sure that these junctions here, oh no, we don't want two stop signs or stoplights like that back to back. Because, that's just going to stop everyone here and then here again. So, nope, not for you, just stop signs, because really the only functional use of this road is to get to the graveyard. So, that being said, now let's continue building up north. So we get it about here, and then we'll basically just start building right up along our border here. Let's see how well I can do that. Let's get to about here, that looks about parallel. There we go. Good enough. That's pretty parallel, I'd say. Well, okay, water, what's going on with you? Actually, what is going on with that water? That's weird. Okay, hey, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So, back to what I was doing here. So let's see. So, just want to make sure where that was exactly. There we go, natural resources. So, it's all sort of in this area here, the south slope, or sorry, the west slope of the mountain. Alright, so then let's bring along our 6-lane road. We'll get it to about here. Now we can start branching off. So let's maybe bring it down to some 4-lane roads with trees. We got to put the trees there so that people think that it's all, environmentally friendly, yada 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 yada. So let's put some 4-lane roads here. And we'll continue with our 6-lane road a little bit further. Get our other 4-lane road here. Connect across the back. Again, just going to make sure that's actually in... Oh, perfect. That's like right in the middle. Wonderful. Okay, and then we'll get some of the smaller, 2-lane roads, again with more trees. Actually, to be fair, the with trees is probably not the best idea because this will create pollution, and honestly, that's just going to make it look like, well, not a fun, happy time over here. So, let's just get some crossroads going along here. Something nice and simple, nice and easy for traffic to follow. There we go. All coverage here. And now to get this, of course, to convert over, we need to make sure that we've got an industry or a district set up. So let's do that as well. And so now we need to think of a nice, catchy title for our district here. So we'll go across here. So what are we thinking? Something to do with like ore, metal. Let's get this all filled in here. Beach Heights? I don't think so. We're gonna call this Metal Miners of Madrid. I don't know. Alliteration. The Metal Miners of Madrid. There we go. Maybe we're all Spanish over here, just going away and doing our mining. So anyway, we've got that set up. And now let's make sure we've also got the correct zoning for it. So the ore industry. There we go. So now all the industry we put in here should be related to metals, ores, etc. So let's get started. Let's just put 2 there for now, just to see how that turns out. Just want to make sure that it actually builds it properly before I start building up the rest. If anyone wants to move in, that would be fantastic. Anyone moving in? Hello? There we go. People are moving in now. Wonderful. Oh, before they yell at me, I'm going to put the water in, because I almost forgot about that already. Put the water in. Hang on, let's get you all covered in the water. And I'll put the electricity in. I'm proud of myself, guys. I actually figured it out this time before they yelled at me. Okay, we're doing good. And let's also put that right there. Can we put it right there? Yes, we can. Perfect. So let's get our... There we go. Electricity going up here. That looks a little ugly, but I'm sure eventually we'll be building out that southern section, so it should be okay. So let's see. Are you actually the ore industry? Steelworks. Oh, yeah. There's a specialization right there, so that makes sense. Steelworks. Ore Corp. Steelworks. Zinc Products. Copper Company. Okay. So this is working out nicely for us. And the one last thing I want to do here real quick, junctions wise, just want to convert this over to stop signs. Because I feel as though we don't want to go down the same path we did for the Salty McNugget Farms, where, you know, all of a sudden everyone's trying to move everywhere and you got a bunch of backlog going. So hopefully that is going to keep it a little more manageable. Fingers crossed. Oh, and yeah, that just really knocked down our industry need. Now, this will be a polluting area, so we're going to keep it nice and far away from, you know, everyone else. Let's just see if it shows how... Oh yeah, like it's... There's a fair bit of pollution. I get it. But it also looks like that we are... Now we're taking it out at about 3 units a week, which I mean isn't too bad. That's going to last us a fair bit of time, given we got 55,000. Like we're talking... Oh, 5 units. We're talking about like 10,000 weeks. I mean, we shouldn't be playing this game for 10,000 weeks. Well, we might be, depending how long it takes people to move in and get to our 260k. Which, by the way, we're getting there slowly. We're almost at 36k. So that's good. And hopefully with all that, we are going to see some of these rectified. The company. Not enough goods to sell. So I think we'll have to kind of wait for that to balance itself out. And I'm thinking that's good timing because 36,000, I think, is the next population jump or the next town shift. So let's wait for that. Oh, come on. 35,998. Come on. Oh, okay, well, it went down. That's unfortunate. Nope, 986. Ah, whatever. I'll keep building until... Oh, there we go. As soon as I say that, it happens. So, just taking a look real quick here, we get another area to build out with. A ship. And then harbor and cargo harbor. Okay, so this introduces another kind of transport route for us. Which, if I'm looking here... Or, sorry, not here. If I'm looking here... So the only possible areas where we might have some sort of, like basically pre-existing ferry route or water route, which is what you sort of connect to begin with, would probably be along our middle pathway here, and, I mean, well, hopefully not right here. What the heck is going on? What is this? What is that? Guys, honestly, I don't understand this game sometimes. I don't know what's going on. But, anyway, I digress for now. As I was saying, so we open up our little area here for our new ship lines. And so you'll see that there's like that red dashed line. Well, that's telling you basically the closest pre-existing water route, which looks like it's actually kind of down here. So maybe we can add this area here, and hopefully that's close enough for us. So I'm not sure exactly how close you need to be to be considered on a ship route. So let's see if we can add that in. We'll take this one here, and then maybe the next one we take would be this one over here to get us the secondary highway access. Alright, so there we go. And now let's see if we can actually build here. Or sorry, actually build a ship here. Oh, we can. Okay, it's just close enough. Like, it's just barely. Okay, perfect. So this means we can now work with cargo? Okay, guys, this is good, because we can now build a cargo harbor, which is going to be like all of our goods coming in, as well as our actual... Oh, sorry, hang on. Was I mistoken there? Oh, yeah, okay. So there we go. It's the cargo harbor, and then we've got the cargo hub. Oh, because the cargo hub has the train traffic. Okay. So we got the cargo harbor, and we've got the regular harbor. So I think I now know what we're going to be doing for the next little bit here. Let's get started, shall we? So the most logical way to kind of build it out, let's see, so we can kind of put it right here-ish. Let's put it like right on the edge so it's kind of parallel. There we go. So this is your regular harbor that has a road on it. And now let's actually just change the road here real quick as well, just to upgrade it. Can we? Will it let us? No, it won't. Wonderful. Alright. Then I stand corrected. Let's instead do this. We're going to build out from here, up here basically. We're going to try and get it along the waterfront. And so I guess in order to do that, we're going to have to basically build down to here. And then I guess it looks like we can't actually upgrade this road here. So, or for some reason telling us upgrade it, which I don't know why, makes us too close to the building itself. So we have to basically add in a normal two-lane road here to connect it into the, like, basically here. And then we can have, you know, the rest of the four-lane road continuing off like this way. So it's just like a small little cul-de-sac, not really a cul-de-sac, just a small offshoot here for everyone to come in via ferry. Now, of course, as always, we're going to need our power lines, so let's get that going down here. Oh, it's not working. Hang on. Too far out? Nope. Okay, hang on. Change that up. Let's try going down this side. If I can. Let's get it going down here. Across the road and in. That should hopefully work. Beautiful. And then we'll get our water here as well, obviously. So let's start it right here. All the way back up to the top. Let's make sure that connects up real quick before we go anywhere. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. So, harbor. People will be coming in off of that. That's good. And maybe... Actually, no, not maybe. That's good for now. So we'll have people coming in off of here, and then we'll start building out this whole section down here. In addition to that, what we had was the cargo hub. So I think maybe we can put it right too high on the city limits. Oh, we can't quite get it in there. We have to put it out here, which isn't too bad, I guess. We'll put it right there. Oh, I guess I could make a ferry pathway too, so... Alright, I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't realize I could make the pathways as well for myself. Going forward, we'll know that. There we go. Put you down here. And so, it looks like same issue here. We can only have the two-lane road. So let's have it go kind of... Let's put it right there. Yeah, that looks great. That, I mean, looks disgusting. But let's have it function like that. Shall we? Okay, and so now we've got some goods coming in through here for the cargo harbor. We've got some people coming in through here. Well, if and or when they decide to come through here. And then they'll basically be able to see all of our delightful Seaside Resort. So let's do that real quick. Let's make sure that we're building this out properly and getting ourselves a nice, happy-go-lucky, waterfront, seaside resort kind of place going on here. So what can we do in terms of... how do I want to build this out? Okay, I know. We're going to build it down this way, I think. Basically, build it into the corner of our limits. Actually, we'll build it there, and we'll do a one-lane road, or two-lane road, rather, that just kind of connects along the front, into here, and then into the hub, just to make it a full little circuit here. And then we'll build out this little main front area here with, let's see, can we maybe do the leisure? Because I know we've got like all of the, oh wait, hang on, which one was it over here? It was, yeah, this one over here had the, right, this one over here was the leisure specialization. So, this one might be more of like the tourism one, you know? We'll have a fancy little tourist district that's the waterfront, seaside extravaganza. Name pending, I suppose. Alright, so let's paint out our district real quick here. And for now, you know, be just loose right now, no big deal. That's no big deal for now. We can always get that a little cleaner later on as it builds out. And we will name you... Oh, no, oh geez, hang on. There we go. And we will name you Seaside Resort. Because apparently we are seaside, and it's going to be all fancy, resort, touristy, all that fun stuff. So with that being said, let's convert it over to a leisure, or a tourist district. And can we also build out a couple more roads through the middle here, just to sort of get ourselves a place to build from? Yes, we can. Alright. Slope too steep. Good enough. What kind of buildings do we want down here for our seaside resort? I mean, I'm pretty sure this will start building out by default hotels and everything because of its specialization, so don't have to worry about that too much. So let's start with a bit of commercial here. You know, we'll get a low density commercial for the waterfront district or seaside resort. And then we'll also have sort of a low density commercial here in the or residential in the middle, rather. Let's just see if that... Ooh, the Octa Hotel. That's interesting. Oh, geez, that's actually a nice large hotel. Cafe Paris with a squid on it. That's interesting. Okay, so this is actually Best Eastern. Not a knockoff of Best Western. Very good. Okay, so it looks like that the, I guess, commercial, quote-unquote, is actually going to be a lot of, like, the hotels and everything, which, I mean, makes sense for all of your tourists. Okay, so let's actually keep it there then, just as, like, our small little hotel block. And we'll knock out the water here. And so instead of building out residential here, which we already have, let's instead look at some more of our touristy things and see what we can put down here that would be very, you know, tourist friendly, we'll call it. So looking at our general landmarks, ooh, we could do the winter market. Just see if there's a spot over here we can put it all. You know what? Yes, let's put the winter market right here. I mean, it doesn't look very... Oh, it does look wintry, but because there's no snow, it's sort of like a Christmas in July market, I guess. But we'll call it that. Christmas in July market. Because honestly, it looks kind of weird that it's all just like... I don't know. It just looks a little silly. Guys, we have our first ferry liner. Oh, okay, bye. Bye. Did you drop people off? Oh, dear. What is going on here? Oh, crap. What's going on? Oh, yeah, because I guess you're the forestry truck. Oh, right, because everyone's gonna... Right. may have forgotten now that almost all of our exports, which, to be fair, there's quite a few, given that, you know, we've got a few different districts, are all going to just basically pile up here. Okay, hang on, we're going to cancel that for now, yes. The reason I'm canceling that right now is because we honestly don't want to have every single truck from our city coming along this one, like, look what it's already doing, like this one road all right here. For some reason, I was thinking that that would be the imports and you'd have a smaller number of trucks, but no, I did not consider that properly, so oops. No big deal. We will rebuild that cargo hub probably somewhere else up over by like our actual industries. It's going to be a lot easier that way for us. And also just for the city in general. Okay, so we've got a lot of like our hotels here. Hotel Intercontinental, Hotel Beacon. Let's see if there's... Okay, so that was like the low density. What else can we do down here that would be very like... Let's see, touristy. Because we don't want to build too much of these buildings yet. Ooh, we could do like a statue of shopping. We could do a transport tower. Interesting. Okay, we can maybe put... Ooh. We could build a tax office, guys. Okay, guys, we're building a tax office. Could also build a courthouse. Yeah, kind of important, but tax office, guys. Okay, hang on. It's not going down here. I just noticed we could do this. This is great. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Where do we want to put our tax office? This is relevant and important. It has to be somewhere nice and fancy, you know, where all the rich people are. They would be taxing. We could do it down here, I guess. We could put it over here. Oh, tax office in club corners. I mean, I'm kind of behind that idea. I like that. Ooh, yes, okay, you know. Yep, we're doing it. We're putting the tax office right there. I don't know why people were happy from that. The tax office where civil servants work. I mean, I don't know why it's necessarily a tourist attraction. I personally would not want to go look at someone else's tax office if I'm visiting their country. But I'm not going to question it. I'm also going to appreciate that we now have a tax office in Club Corners. I'm very happy with that. Anyway, as I was saying before, we need to figure out how we want to build out our Seaside Resort here. Because honestly, we've only got the winter market and we've got like 50 billion hotels here. Also, we've got a lot of backlog here. So one second, let's change that real quick. Junctions. We'll have the stop sign coming from there. Stop sign coming from there. Just to help traffic flow here, because honestly, that's going to start backing up really quickly. Okay, so we're coming for that. Maybe we can just like build a bunch of like parks and, you know, relaxation areas down here. Let's do that. You know, let's put like a nice botanical garden here. Put like a bouncy castle park.
So let's go to the listening.
Sure. You know what? That's for when mom and dad want to go shopping over, you know, in the little winter market, and you know, little Johnny or Jimmy don't want to go. They can go to the bouncy castle park instead. And that looks like a lot of fun, to be honest. So there's the bouncy castle park, the winter market, and our nice botanical garden. We will definitely continue to build this out going forward. Yeah, and I think, you know, to be honest, we're at 25 minutes right now, so this is probably a good stopping point. And we'll sort of see where this all leads us. Look at that, that looks beautiful. That's great. That's like that's the nicest looking building probably in the city. Other than, of course, you know, over here, the tax office. We all love the tax office. Alright, on that note, we are going to call it here. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this episode. If you did like what you saw, please feel free to leave a like below or a comment. I always love those. And if you want to stay updated for all my channel's future updates, then please feel free to hit that subscribe option, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon, so that way you're updated for all of my channel's future updates. And until next time, it's been a pleasure.